Okay, good morning. It's Friday, May 27th. Remember, this is a holiday weekend. Monday is a holiday. It is 10 p.m. and we are watching the Micro ES. This is our micro profile. I believe that we've climbed through. I don't know, I zoomed out of that for some reason for you, but I believe we crawled through this whole curve there yesterday. We broke and like I said, we took that 67. So we easily went through here because we're on our way up. But I mean, I feel rejection in play here. Let me go to another. This chart's a little sloppy, but what I see is that price is right here on these, which was support. And what happens to support? It becomes resistance. So that's what I'm kind of basing this on, is that we ran all the way up to this 4,100, a nice round number as well. And I feel like we're just going to want to get turned around from here. Now, how do we find an entry here? We got to use our tools and see if we can. There's a curve. See if we can bounce this. And it's value high just because that's the session high. Like it's that's as high as it is today, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's yesterday, there's pre-market, and then there's today. So there's just no. So this profile, like that value high is just what it is, right? So that would be something we'd like to work on. Would be to get like historical. I'd want to see the yesterday, or whenever that. Well, I guess that's what this chart does. That's just, it's hard to see, right? And we're right in the midpoint of that. And I think if we come back down through here, we'll collapse pretty quickly, right back down to 4080s, probably no problem, right? So I just want to try and collect that one shot. So let's see if we can get a short on here, back down to 4080s. That's a pretty big trade. I want to see something here to tell me that it's struggling and it won't get through here. And this is the spot. So let's wait and see. Or is it going to get violent and push through, right? I want to see almost a little bit of excess, like a push, make people think that it's going long, and then they're going to pull the rug out. That might have been it, but I don't really trust that. And in this case, we could kind of chase it. I tend to jump on a little early, so I'm just going to try and give it a little more time here before I get on. It's almost doing it now. Shit. I'm kind of missing it. See what happens here. See how it held support there? Quick shove up. Can't quite. There, keep taking it back. Shove. See if we can get to back to 4117. Just finger on the trigger here, just waiting. See how it's stalling here and it doesn't like to get above the 16? I'd like to see a quick shove up to 17 and then fail. It's not quite doing it right. The volume is quite low. That looks promising. Short. We used a little more size there on this one. So we'll see how that works out. So far, so good. If we can hold this, I should have probably pulled that down for a break even. We should have actually taken a whole bunch of profit, but I don't know what we're thinking. Again, when you're waiting for these bigger moves, it's like you're missing out on all the real moves. Because realistically, think about it. A lazy trader, I could have just reloaded here if I feel like it's going to go short. Now I've missed out on all that profit, and we're underwater. Like, what's the fucking point of that? I don't know. It takes a lot to wrap your head around that, but I mean, look, we could have rented again right now. We could have already taken whatever, $300 out of it. $900, 210. Who the fuck? It's a game of zeros. You could have taken 30 grand out of it already, and meanwhile reloaded, and we're back in business. Like, realistically, I don't like the way it's going here, so I'm gonna want to like close a bunch of this off and not. And like, you got to change your attitude here. So I'm really gonna want to close a bunch of it, really, because we're right on top of it, and I don't want to lose any more money. And then we're going to miss it because you've already changed your idea. And that was probably a break even. Fuck, right? Foolish, foolish, foolish. This is not a lazy man's game. You have to be active. Jumping jacks all fucking morning, right? Like, yeah, I just double checked that that was a break even. And now we're going to be underwater and taking a loss. Awesome. That was so stupid. At least we tore some off of that, so now we're down to 10. So potentially we could reload with 15 more, right? To get back to that core size. Yeah, that was stupid because we got the move. It was just not the down to the 80s or wherever you wanted, like way down here. Jesus, back to VWAP. Fuck, right? It's the timing of it. Timing, 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 right? There was the order was actually at 19, not where we got it at 16. Doesn't sound like much, but I mean, it's a big fucking deal. And now it's going to want to fight this whole idea. Again, if it cracks again here, it's like. So I just closed that as because like the whole, if you start to get tilted, you have to get off of that quick and change what you got going on so you don't get tilted. Yeah, so there you go. The first one was a break even, and the next one was 10 lots for $25 profit. Disappointing, but looks like we made the right choice, though. But the right choice would have been actually taking fucking profit off here and just being like, look at that call. You made it. It was like a zero MAE. Like, it was perfect. Where is that price? 16. So, very little ticks against you here at this one little junction, and it fucking ripped down and you made money. So let's get wrap your head around it. Let's get a new thought process going. Let's figure out where we're at now, how we're going to change our opinion. Again, are we going long past this? Look at how it. Oh, that moved it up. Never mind. I was going to say, look at how it touched it. Well, yeah. Excuse me. And there you go. Breaking to the side of the high here. Are we gonna, or is that the exhaust? That's that it. The extension. The volume is a little bit tricky right now. Was that a tail reverse? Potentially, right? So let's get looking for short sell market. Get on that quick. See if we can get some money off it. We're going to close this as fast as possible, probably. This is just going to be a quick push, right? Hopefully we can just get down to 18. We're at 20 right now, so just 2 points would be delicious. There goes a lot. Alright, it's enough anyway. We're going to drop 15 right there. Drop 15 right there. I want to drop all of it right there. Done. Let's see what that ends up as. There's the break even from before. Here's that closing 15 lots for $112 profit, and that final was $37.50 for profit there. And if you look at that, that was a good call. Look at that, perfect. Well, not perfect, but damn well good enough. Well, that candle's coming to a close here in about 2 minutes, so we'll see what it looks like. It could do one of these again, like it did yesterday. Where it just kind of ground up. And look at how it got tighter and tighter, and then all of a sudden, boom, it popped again. That's crazy. This is that micro curve. Can we get back into this curve, into the point of control here? Maybe, right? We better get looking at this. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't even trade because look at this. It doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good to me. So maybe I'll take a handshake on that one. Okay, this might do it here. This might be doing it right now. Ripping for the downside, right? That's what we're looking for. I want it to reclaim and come back to, like I said, to the 80s. 80s would be pretty decent. 80s just happens to be 90s seems to be VWAP now. So nope, maybe not. See, it's gonna rope a dope you, man. It's gonna be all over the place here. When it cracks, so it's gonna want to go one way or the other. That's a story, but it's gonna want to go faster. Okay, here we go again. Shit. Am I going to miss it here? Again, I really couldn't get a signal, so was that my fault? No, right? Like, now what's the signal? Is chasing it below this level? Potentially, right? That's a half a minute into that candle. And then that's the low node, low area. If it drops out of here, we can get a mid-rotation here, but we're looking mainly for probably the 40-10, 41-10. But the volume's still ultra light here, so I don't know. And it's Friday of the holiday weekend, so I don't know how many people have already fucked off and gone on vacation. It's 10:40 in the morning. I would think if we can get a push up to 41.21 and then fail quickly, then it would probably signal a good spot. Or it's just not going to come back to it, right? Lots of selling there. Kind of missed the boat, didn't I? Interesting. Shit. Do you chase this on the downside? No, I do not want to chase this on the downside. Shit, and look at it. It's done exactly what we wanted it to do. Happens fast, eh? Excuse me. Was that enough pullback right there? I kind of want to see it fuck more people around. Like, see how it's going to make people cover, and then it's going to want to drop it again, right? Like, I feel that it's like all the mentality of how, what, what are people going to do after you? And that's what we're shooting for, right? I don't want to be underwater. I want people to follow the decision that I've made. See, it's almost doing it now. It's stalling big time there, right? So again, the volume is really light here, so it looks like we might be missing it. Shit. Yeah, sorry about that. I ended up chasing that probably at the exact wrong spot. Look at that. I did totally chased it at the wrong spot. Again, the job is to take profits, and that's what we're going to do. We're not going to let this stretch around. It's too fucked up. That was a good push to down there with a lot of selling pressure. There you go. Patience pays off. I'm going to take some off here. I don't know. I don't like the way things are going. Let's just do 5 right now. 41.15.50 is where we're at. So we're going to break even there. Thinking I don't like the way it is right now either, so I'm going to take 5 more. Hurry up. I think we should just let it roll from here. We'll see how it goes. If it gets stopped out, we get stopped out. It is kind of what it is. But if it goes, we're into the money. Yeah, it could easily. I don't know about down to VWAP. That's pretty deep on today, but especially all at once. But there's our stop out. Dang. Okay, so the first 5 lots off was worth 37.50. The second 5 lots off was 25, and our trailing stop we actually took a drawdown there of $18.75. So slow. Not a lot of. Again, I don't know. I think we might be done for the day. I just don't like the way it's trading. It's just not trading. I don't like it. I don't like it. So with that, we're gonna call the like, share, subscribe. Oh, I forgot the shit. I'll do a tally for you. So with that last drawdown, that leaves us with $218 profit today. Like I said, I'm done for this holiday day, holiday pre-market weekend, or whatever you want to fucking call it. We'll see you on Tuesday next week, everyone. Unless we make something on the weekend, which I doubt it. But like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and that's how you're going to get your high fives. Until the next bounce, everyone.